Hey everybody, this is just a quick informational video for anybody who's out there looking. It is indeed possible to revert the changes made by the ATM team as well as the mod author for modular bees if you would like to in the current version of all the mods 10, which is 7.0 as of this recording. I get that most people will say that this is cheating and this is going to ruin the balance of the mod pack and that it was nerfed for a reason, and I get that. I partially agree with that, but I also see most people's side, or the other people's side, where they say that it is a sandbox game and they have plenty other overpowered ways of generating resources in this pack. Why nerf that one and then consider it endgame? So I have a few players on my server that were voicing that to me, and I did some digging and found out that it is actually possible to not only have eternal stellas or eternal netherite electrodes, in your world that cannot be crafted, but they can be in your world, as well as changing the speed boost back to 25 from 2.5. You can also change the recipes if you want. But out of the three things that they changed, which is the recipes, the speed boosts of the electrodes themselves, and then the fact that the netherite ones can't be stellate anymore, I agree with the recipe changes, but I don't agree with the other two, which is why I went ahead and doing this for the players on my server that are getting into the bees, because it is, like I said, it's a sandbox game. They should be able to play how they want. And this, like I said again, there's plenty of other ways to generate insane amounts of resources. They don't need to go bees. They just want to play with the mod. They think it's cool. So I'm going to give them that opportunity. But anyways, it is perfectly possible to get them in your game. Change everything, even the recipes. If anybody is interested and wants to know more about how to do this, it's super simple. You just need a program and then a little bit of time. And access to the world files that you're on. So if you're hosting your server, then you're in luck. If your friend's hosting the server, then you're in luck. If it's hosted by you on a platform, then you're in luck. But if it's hosted by somebody else that you don't have access to, that isn't a friend or something, then you're not going to be able to do this. But it is 100% possible. Doesn't break your game, doesn't break your save, does nothing but just get the items into your game and change how fast they are. And then you're still able to run the current version of the mod pack with all of the updates, as well as the updated version of the mod itself, Modular Bees. So you're not running into any conflicts, none of that stuff. And no, these were not duplicated or anything like that. They were brought in on a older version of the mod pack, 4.12, in creative mode, and then transferred over. And that's, like I said, a video for another time if people are interested. If not, you could probably find more information on it on the internet as well. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's figured this out. But yeah. Anyways, if you'd like to know more, post a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to post a video. It'll take 5-10 minutes max to do on your end. It's super simple. And yeah, you'll be off and running in no time with the bees if that's what your goal is. Anyways, have a good day and enjoy yourself.